and balance, Virgo, and welcome to your April 2021 reading. This reading is going to be for all my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Mercury. So if you're Virgo land in any of this placement, then this reading is going to be for you. Now I'm going to jump into your personal reading, then your love, then close up with your business reading. Now before I start, this is actually the last time I'm going to do the zodiac reading on my YouTube channel. I'm actually going to start next month with doing the weekly reading for the collective, and then open a Patreon where you guys can have access to the zodiac reading for anybody that is interested. Now let's jump into your reading. Let's see what's taking place in your personal life, all my Virgos. We got the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the High Priestess, wow, and Judgment. Ooh, okay. I'm feeling a lot of positivities, you know, in your personal reading. You guys may feel a little bit more positive, a little bit more optimistic about where you are heading at, about your ideas, about what may be taking place in your life. You know, maybe feeling too stressed out. Maybe you've got a hang of whatever you've been doing. You know, maybe it's like when you start something and you may feel a little overwhelmed because it's something that you never done. You know, it's something that you may not be used to, but then you get used to it and now you're in a better space with it. You know, so that's the energy that I pick up from you guys for this month of April. You know, you're going to become more used to something and feel more optimistic about it. You know, and whatever it may be depends on you guys. But with the Queen of Cups, you may be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Okay, or you may have this in your chart. I don't know, maybe some of you guys may not be sure of something. It's like you think one thing, but then like it's like you forget what you know. If you may be forgetful around this time, like you may be forgetting something, you know, that you say you were gonna do, or something that you wanted to say. So pay attention to that too. Try to write things down that are very important so you don't forget them. Okay. But you may be feeling very comfortable, you know, where you at. You may be taking your time with something. You may be admiring something. You may feel more like not being at home. You may feel like being more out and about, doing things. You are more focused on creating like a foundation for yourself. You may be focused on your work a lot more, you know, and not diving too deep into your feelings or your emotion. You may be feeling like being more structured and more like grounded, if that makes sense. You're not letting your emotion get in the way of you doing your work, or you try not to let your emotion get in the way of you doing your work. But you really focus on creating a foundation for yourself. I mean, you are a Virgo, but it's like you focus on filling in your own cup instead of filling in other people's cups, you know. You feeling like helping yourself more than you helping other people. You're feeling like putting a lot of time onto yourself than putting a lot of time onto others, you know. You may be putting yourself first before others around this time. It's not like you're disregarding them or you're doing that on purpose. Some of you guys may be doing that on purpose, but you mainly just focus on having more success for yourself, you know, and being in a better space. And then with the Ten of Cups, it's like you're seeing your future more clearly. Like you maybe like you in this very optimistic space of like you having everything together. You mapped out a plan and you know how you want certain things to go, and you putting in the work into making that happen, you know. you took the time to think about what you wanted, you know, and be more sure of yourself. You feel more sure of yourself. You're seeing a better future for yourself. You're seeing a wonderful future for yourself. You may be thinking of in the future having a family and being happy, living happily, you know. Some of you guys may need to tap into your inner child, connect with your inner child more, you know, as far as doing the things that you used to love doing when you were a kid. Even however silly that may be, if you used to love jumping on, you know, those jumping house, whatever they call it, you know, try to do that, you know. And that can, you being in that space can elevate your spirit, elevate your, you know, like your mood even more, like if that makes sense. It's like when you do something that you love, you're just so happy that you just start to come up with a lot of more better ideas, you know, for you to do. You need to be more of an individual, or you being more of an individual. Like, you're not letting anybody else change you. You're being yourself, you know. You embracing yourself. You see the opportunities that you bring. You see the, you know, you see your value. You see value in you. You value yourself, you know. You value your individuality. You value your thoughts. You value you who you are in general, you know. And that's a very good space to be in. You may feel like being outside more and just enjoying nature, or you need to take some walk in nature and be more out and about in nature. And then with the High Priestess, is some of you guys may be focused on doing research on things, studying, reading books, you know, being more an intellectual, you know. People may see you as very intellectual and very resourceful. Like, you know what you're talking about, like you have big facts, you know. So anybody that think that you don't know what you're talking about, you already have facts ready for them. Like, you're like, hey, I know what I'm talking about. You're saying, like, you know. So here it is. You see, you know. So you're checking people, because people may see you like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You know, you may have some people that may be how do you call it, it's like you very outspoken, and you very like in your own power, and it may rub certain people the wrong way, you know. Some people may look at you like negative because you are being yourself, or because you are being strong in your element, you know, if that makes sense. You know, you're very intellectual, you're very knowledgeable, you make sure you know what you're talking about, you make sure you have facts, you know. And some people may not like that because they feel as though you're always right about something, you know. But some of you guys may be spending a lot of time doing your research or whatnot. You're bringing more balance in your life, or you need to bring more balance in your life, you know. Also, some of you guys may not be feeling like communicating too much. You may try to, you know, refrain from communicating too much or talking too much about something, and you're just being more silent, a little more poised. Just kind of, you're just at peace, you're just calm, you know, is what I'm getting. Like, you're a little bit more calmer than usual, a little bit more quiet than usual, and you're just listening and observing more, you know, which is a good thing to do, you know. It's good to observe, it's good not to talk too much, you know, because you see more when you observe things, you know. You're able to see things more clearly, because when you talk too much, you know, you may find yourself loving to hear yourself and disregarding what you actually say and what other people are actually saying. And, you know, that alone puts you in the wrong because you don't have all the facts, you know. So it's good that you pay more attention to things instead of talking too much, so you can see things more clearly and know the best way to go about things, you know. Because once you know something, you're like, okay, yeah, this is something I need to put my energy into and talk or talk about it, or this is something that I don't need to even to talk about or even say or even do based on what you are observing. And then with the Judgment card, you know, you may be in this space of reassessing yourself, reassessing your thoughts. You know, you may have higher thoughts that you are, you know, contemplating on. You know, you focus on your thoughts, whatever you're thinking about, you focused on, if that makes sense. You may be in this space of, you know, giving thanks to the universe, or being more thankful, or being more grateful. You know, you may be more in your spiritual practices, diving more in your spiritual practices, taking your healing bath, being more comfortable, being more vulnerable, being more exposed, not being afraid of being exposed for who you are, not being afraid of being seen for who you are, you know, and just being happy and being grateful to be where you are, you know, or you need to be more grateful and thankful for being where you are, knowing that you are protected, knowing that you are guided, knowing that you are on the right path. You know, don't doubt yourself, trust in yourself more, you know, and experience more happiness. Don't let anything push you down. Don't let anything put you ashamed, make you feel ashamed of yourself. Don't hide yourself from the world, you know. Kind of just be more comfortable in your own skin, you know, and enjoy yourself more. But also you have higher thoughts right now that you need to trust onto. So that's it for your personal reading. I'm gonna jump into your love reading. Let's see what we got for your love reading. Alright, for your love reading, we have the 6 Wands, the 5 Dicks, the 4 Wands, the 4 Dicks, and I don't, that sounds funny to me all the time, and the Ace Cups. Ooh, I'm loving your love reading right now. Okay, for your love reading, what I'm picking up on is just success, satisfaction, happiness, happy ending, right? With the 6 of Wands, 6 representing center stage, right? Somebody is supportive of you, you know, or you're supportive of somebody, or you're supportive of each other, you know. Somebody sees the value in you, or you see the value in somebody. Somebody sees you as somebody is holding on to you and holding on to everything that you bringing, you know, or giving. You very giving to somebody. Somebody is supporting you like crazy, like heavy. You may be center stage, like people are observing you, people are seeing you, people are, you know, looking at you, you know. You are very beautiful or very radiant, and people see that in you. Somebody is very fond of you. You may have all eyes on you. Like, I don't know, during this month of April, it's gonna be a lot of people looking at you. It's gonna be a lot of people seeing you, if that makes sense. But your eyes are just on that one person, you know, that has been supported, that has been there, you know, that has been holding on to you and everything that you've been giving, you know, that's been there, you know. So even though all these other people are interested in you, you're just interested in that one person, you know. Or, you know, it may be vice versa, you know, all those people that are interested in that other person, but they may be interested in just you, into supporting just you, you know. You guys are made for each other. You guys are good for each other. You guys have the same mark. Some of you guys may have the same energy, and you know, although at times you may clash because of those certain similarity, but you guys are more good for each other than bad, if that makes sense. You know, you guys may experience more success in your relationship than less success, because of those similarly qualities that you guys have, you know, because you guys relate to each other. Also, I'm getting it's somebody that you manifested, or somebody is manifesting you, or you manifesting somebody. Let's see. And then we have the 5 Dicks. 5 represent feelings and emotion. So whatever you're feeling right now, you know, it's like you feel a hole. You feel like something is missing in your life. You may not know what it is, but you feel like something is missing, or you may miss somebody, or somebody may be missing you. You have this spy energy, so somebody may be looking at you, or like looking at your money, or looking at what you have, you know, or somebody is spying on you. Somebody may have a fake page just to spy on you, you know, or somebody is looking for you but they can't find you, you know, they don't see you. But I feel like you also focus on your money. Although you are focused on love, but you're mostly focused on your money, having financial freedom, you know, being more financially stable, you know, wherever you try not to waste your money into bullshit, try not to throw all your money in a deep hole, you know, make sure you know what you're spending on, you know, make sure that it's worth it, what you're spending on, you know, and be more aware of how much you are spending, you know, don't just throw your money in the dirt, don't just throw your money, you know, where you don't need to do it. Okay, don't just buy anything that you really don't need. Like, okay, so that's that. And then with the 4 wands, 4 representing thoughts, you're thinking about this, you're thinking about marriage, you're thinking about a union, you know, you're thinking about somebody, connecting with somebody on a deeper level, you know. You may be celebrating this, you may be thinking about marriage, or somebody's thinking about marrying you, you know, somebody's thinking about, you know, having this happiness with you, or you may be thinking about this, or marriage is on the way. You may be getting proposed, or somebody is about to propose to you, or you're about to propose to somebody, if that makes sense, or you about to get married, you know. But that's what I'm picking up on, just celebration, you know, union, a match made in heaven, if that makes sense. It's just the perfect match, the perfect, you know, like relationship, which is, you know, everything is perfect and everything is imperfect, but, you know, just in this just to like clarify more on why I say a perfect relationship is a relationship that fulfills you, you know, because nothing is ever going to be perfect in a relationship, but there's always going to be that one relationship where you experience more positivity than negativity. You know, if you're in a relationship where you experience more negativity than more positivity, it's a karmic relationship, you know, something you need to a contract you need to end, you need to, you know, go through, and then, you know, let go, and then like move on to something better, you know. But if you're in a relationship where you're experiencing more positive than negativity, then that's the perfect relationship for you to be in. Again, not everything is perfect, but everything is gonna be perfect in your eyes, you know, because it's all about what you believe in. And then we have the 4D. With the 4D, we have big change is on the horizon, you know. Big change is on the horizon. You may not be able to see this because you're too focused on your finances, you're too focused on your, you know, becoming financially stable, to focus on your money, but you're not seeing this big change that is coming, and something that you're not prepared for, you know, but it is coming, it is right behind you. So watch out for that, or be aware of that. I'm not sure if it's a negative change or a positive change, but it is a change nonetheless, and it's gonna happen while you are, you know, it's gonna come unexpected. Okay, so yeah, that's that. You may be working on certain things right now, sowing certain seed, working a lot, you know. You may have a lot of different multiple jobs that you're working, multiple things that you're working on, you know, but you're putting a lot of time into gaining more money, having more success, you know. And as you're doing that, a big change is gonna come to you, and this can either be positive or negative, it just depends. And then we have the Ace of Cups to close this off. The Ace of Cups is altogether, you know, you receiving a big amount of love, a big amount of energy, and it can be this is not negative though, it's something positive. You're gonna receive a big amount of something positive, you know, something that you're gonna be proud of, something that you're gonna be happy about, something that you're gonna be more, you know, like, you're not even, anything that you were thinking about negative before, you're not even gonna think about it anymore because of this amazing thing that's gonna come to you. Maybe this is this big change that's gonna come to you, but either way, it's something you're gonna be very proud of and very happy about, you know. So yeah, that's it for your love reading. I'm gonna jump into your business reading. All right, let's see what we got for your business reading. All right, for your business reading, we have the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the 2 of Swords. Okay. With your business reading, what I'm getting the most is that you may not be too happy right now as far as where you at when it comes to your business. You're spending a lot of time thinking about it, thinking about the right way to go about it, thinking about what you need to do for you to achieve more success, you know, what you need to do, you know, in order for you to change the situation that you're in right now, the circumstance that you're in right now. You're on protective mode. It's like something is near you, something is locked in. I don't know how the best way to explain this, but whatever you need to achieve success is right where you at, but you just can't see it because you're paying attention to something else. Like, you may be in your thought too much, so you're disregarding something that's around you that can bring you success, or that can be part of what brings you success, if that makes sense. You're thinking about the future, so you're gonna be in your thoughts a lot during this month, you know, just contemplating on things, just observing things, making sense of things, trying to find the best way to go about certain things, looking forward to the future. You know, we need to remember, you can't live in the future, nor can you live in the past. You live in the now. So whether you keep living the future or in the past, time is passing by still, you know, and you need to focus on the now. You need to do what you need to do now, you know, and stop thinking too much about the future, okay? Because in this card, I'm getting like you thinking a lot about the future or where you want to be. You may be dealing with a water sign, a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces, you know. Also, you may be blind about something. Something is blinding you. You know, somebody else is blinding you. Somebody else is attacking you. You may feel attacked, you know. And this alone is creating a lot of, you know, movement internally that's keeping you blind, you know, because you're trying to fight off whatever is attacking you. And by you fighting off whatever is attacking you, is actually blinding you from seeing where you're at, from seeing how you can actually, what you can actually do, you know. It's something like, or somebody is stealing something from you. I don't know if that makes sense. Energetically, if that makes sense. I don't even know if that's the right way to say it, but it's like somebody else is playing a big part into, like, you know, messing with your mind, keeping you in this deep thought, you know, attacking you subconsciously, spiritually attacking you, some physically attacking you too, you know. And because you're in a protective mode, you know, you're paying attention to that, the attack, you know, and protecting yourself. You're not paying attention, or you're not able to see clearly, you know, how to go about something, you know, or what is manifesting right now, or where you are at right now, you know. And you just still, you stuck. You may feel stuck. You may feel still. You may feel incapable. But I feel like you in the process of taking off the blindfold. You in the process of, you know, putting your guards down and letting it be, you know. so you can see clearly what is attacking you or where you are at, and knowing the best way to go about the situation. And altogether is something needs to be removed, something needs to be released, and that's by you being more an individual, be more in your energy, if that makes sense. Be more yourself, don't be afraid of being yourself. And also be willing to let go, be willing to remove yourself from a situation, or something needs to be let go of, something needs to be removed from one space into another, create your own way. Okay, you may be dealing with a Taurus or an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, when it comes to this. Or you need to utilize a Taurus energy, which is focus more on creating a foundation for yourself, focus more on creating a foundation for yourself and becoming more stable. You may need to travel more. You may be ready to travel, or you may need to travel somewhere, or go somewhere different. You may need to remove yourself from the environment that you're in, because it's not really in your favor, is not helping you as much. And you may be afraid to let go, but you need not be, because everything, ever since you were a baby, you went through experiencing the unknown. So why stop now that you're an adult? Why be in fear now that you're an adult? Because we're all gonna be faced with things in life, and life is constant change, and you can't be afraid of change. You have to be willing to give things a try. Not everything is not to say to be, stupid, and just jump into anything, but assess things, see if something is actually gonna, benefit you more, like, just a quick story. I've been through a lot, I put myself through a lot of different circumstances that most people wouldn't, and that allowed me to learn from it. And that's how I developed my gift. That's how I become more knowledgeable. That's how I became more intuitive about certain things, and have more wisdom when it comes to certain things, because of the things that I experienced, the things that I put myself through, So, you're always gonna learn from something, and everything is always playing out for in your favor, for your benefit. Whether it's you gaining internal strength, gaining more wisdom, gaining more power, gaining more success in your life, you have to be willing to go through whatever you need to go through in order for you to obtain that. Okay, so don't be afraid of the unknown. Be willing to let go. Be ready to let go. Be ready to move on. Be ready to move forward. Don't carry too much baggages with you. Don't take too much baggages with you. Let go of whatever you need to let go, and take only what is necessary onto this next step of your life. Because you are going onto this new journey. You are starting a new journey, and it is the unknown, and you have to be ready for anything that comes with it, So don't be afraid, and be more strong, be more tranquil, be more at peace with yourself, so you able to, see more clearly and know how to go about things more clearly. Know that whatever you need to achieve success is right around you. You just need to look around more, or you need to look more internally, So, altogether, as far as your business, you have certain things that you're going through personally and internally that you need to fight out first, before you can even find the best way to go about your business, because you can keep going about your business or whatever, but the longer you keep disregarding whatever you may be experiencing internally and not doing anything about it, you may not go anywhere far when it comes to your business. So also don't be afraid of the unknown, and trust more and have more strength. Okay, So that's it for your personal reading. Thank you for coming to my space and allowing me to bring for this message to you. If you enjoyed this reading and you would like a personal reading, feel free to contact me in any of my social media or my email, which are down below, and we can go ahead and, you know, get your reading done. But besides that, you guys have a peaceful day, and until next time, you stay at peace and balance always. Bye bye.